Hey everyone, my name is Pritam and you're watching Tech with Pri. Welcome to my channel and I'm back with another tech video. Now this is the 40th video of our newly created technical series called ServiceNow. So in my last video, we have understood a very important concept of ServiceNow, that is the ServiceNow reporting and dashboard. So I've shown you how you can create different types of report and also how you can add them in the dashboard, and so how you can configure dashboard the way you want and how you can change different things of dashboard, and there are so many things that we have discussed. If you missed that video, don't worry, I'm gonna give the link in the description, and also you can find the link here on your screen now, right? So let's see what we are going to learn from today's video. Alright, so today we are going to learn another important concept of ServiceNow, that is the instance configuration. So we already know about the instance, ServiceNow instance. I have already talked about different ServiceNow instance in our update set video. So if you missed that, you can watch it out to clear the exact concept of instance and what are the different type of instance can be possible and how you can use it with the help of update set. Everything has been discussed there. Now today we are going to discuss specially about how we can configure those instance, right? And it would be really fun. So we are going to do a lot of interesting stuff like adding banner image, changing the browser title, and also we are going to apply the dark theme in our ServiceNow instance, guys. Make sure you watch the full video, guys, to clear your concept, and each and everything I'm going to explain you through my personal developer instance in demo. All right, so let's start. So before going in my personal developer instance, we need to understand few important concept, right? So the first one is the baseline implementation. Again, this document is coming from ServiceNow website itself, right? And this is also very important for the CSA exam, this concept, right? So what is baseline implementation? Baseline implementation is nothing but, you can see, it is a set of installed application in a ServiceNow instance before any configuration or customization has been done. So it is just the raw product. So when you go to developer.servicenow.com and get your personal instance, so in the instance, the number of tables, the number of different things like module application, so all the out of the box things which is already there in your personal developer instance, that instance is known as baseline implementation. Okay. The next thing is the instance. So of course, we are going to discuss about instance configuration. So we need to understand what is instance. So instance is nothing but, you can see, copy of ServiceNow environment for a specific customer. So you know, if I'm using my personal developer instance and you are using personal developer instance and some XYZ people are using their personal developer instance, so each of the personal developer instance are different, right? So if I'm creating an user, it is not updating to any other instance, right, until unless I create another one and I try to merge it with the help of update set and those stuff. So that is an altogether different thing, again explained in my video, so you can watch it out if you want to have the idea on update set, right? But this is very simple thing. We are talking about different type of instance that we are having. You can see here it is written like production, non-production, development, and I have already discussed all those things, like why we need the different instance and what are those work of all those instance, right? So this is the idea of instance, just to give you so that we can implement few changes in the configuration of our instance. So the next very important concept, again this is also important for your certified system administrator exam, guys. So the differentiation between configuration and customization. So we were talking about configuration a lot, right? And we have done so many configuration like UI policy, business rules, all these are like configuration. So you can see most of what administrator do, administrator like we people, in a ServiceNow instance is configuration. This primarily consists of things that can be done without code. Yes. So like the full CSA codes, anywhere you don't need to understand anything about code, have told you. But yeah, for the development part, you need to understand coding and scripting. So you see update list of categories on a form, add fields to form, configure list views, service catalog items, all of these things we have done. And these are all the example of configuration. Now, what is customization? Customization is done when a customer requires additional functionality that does not exist in the platform, and they want to add features. So this is one of the good example would be the portal widget, right? To display complex access controls. So we have used So in service portal, I have shown you that how you can add different widget and you need to write coding to develop that, right? So that is one of the example of customization. Also adding custom table for different requirements. You can say billing requirements and then modify them, adding scripting stuff and a lot of other things. That is the customization. So I think the difference between configuration and customization is pretty clear to you, right? So let's see what are the things we are going to discuss today in our demo. So the first one we are going to see is adding our logo in ServiceNow PDI. So I'm going to add my TechWithPri, my YouTube channel's name logo in my ServiceNow personal developer instance. Next, we would understand about system properties, a little bit of system properties, how it is working. Adding browser tab title, this is also very important. We are going to see how it is working. And next, enable dark theme for the users. Now, this one is very, very interesting one. So make sure you watch the full video again, guys, right? Because each of these things are connected with each other. All right, so let's go to my personal developer instance and let's start creating. All right, so I'm in my personal developer instance now. So firstly, what I'm going to do, I need to change this banner image. This is the image which I need to change. Now, for an example, like if I'm the company owner of some company like TechWithFree, okay, so I would need my company's logo to be there in the service now. So whenever the people, different people like different support team, application team, server team, service desk team, whoever is going to access my service now to manage my clients, right? They would see my company's logo, not this default service now. Again, this is a default one. So how you can change it? So it's pretty simple. You need to go to the all section. Now from here, you need to type my company. Okay, my company. So under system properties, you can see there is a my company. So I'm going to click on that. Now here, this is the banner image. You can see UI 16 banner image. You can delete it or update it, update the new one, right? And this is the banner text. So this is what, if I hover my mouse, you can see it is written service now and then under that service management, because banner text is service management. Okay, so I'm going to change that to take with pre, and also let's update this banner image with our take with pre logo. So from here, I need to choose the file. So I choose my logo file. So I'm going to click on OK. All right, this is the logo. However, I don't think it would look that good, because this is, you can see this is the size of things and this logo is not matching. But however, this is just for testing purpose. So I'm going to show you this thing. You can add your own picture, right? So this is the picture I've added. Now I'm going to click on update. Now see, it changes. So I've just refreshed few times and it's changed, but it's not, I'm not able to see it properly. So this is not a good one. Now again, this is a demo. I'm just trying to show you how you can change different things. So you can add your own picture, and so you can add it in the comment and show me that how it is looking. So I'm sure you are going to customize it the best way you can, not like me, right? So this is how you can change the banner logo. Now, the next important thing is the company. What is the companies? So if I go to the all section, there is a section called companies under organization. So if I open this is the companies table. So this is the list of the company. Again, it's a demo data. So here it will show, here ServiceNow will show you which are the companies that are, using this ServiceNow instance. Now these are the demo data, but in your real instance, you need to add those details manually, right? So for an example, let's see our company. So we have added the logo. So if I click on updated, you can see your name here. This is our company. Now, how I can understand that? So again, if I go to the all, let me show you. If I go to my company again, where I changed the banner image, right? You remember? So here, you can see this is showing my image. You can see this is the going under the company. Current view is the your name here. This is the your name here. By default, it is there. So if I click on update, I will go back to the companies table. Your name here. So this is the default one. I'm going to change it to take with pre. That's it. I can, add those information. I'm going to click on update. Now you see, this is the take with pre. Now, if I go to the my company, it would be updated for sure. See, now I'm going to take with pre and changing the logo of take with pre. Okay, so this is how you do branding of your company inside of ServiceNow, right? So this is my company take with pre. So I've already added the logo of take with pre. And also I've changed the banner text. However, so banner text takes time to update. I think as of now it is showing ServiceNow Service Management, but it will change very soon. Okay. Now the next thing what we are going to see is how we can change the name of this, particular instance in the browsing so that I can understand whether these are dev instance, prod instance, or test instance, just for my better understanding. Of course, the URL would be different, but just for your better understanding, you can do that. How you can do that? Now here you need to understand about system properties. So let me discuss few things about system properties and then I will show you, because the change I'm going to do that is under the system properties. So system properties is nothing but another table in ServiceNow. Like all things in ServiceNow are tables, rows and columns, right? So the table name of the system properties is the sys underscore properties. So if I go to the list view, you can see there are 2608 out of the box system properties are available. Now, what are these properties actually signify? So now, to understand these system properties, let me show you some system properties of incident. So if I go type incident here, this is the incident table. You see under administration, we have incident properties. So these properties, so these are the same properties. So I'm going to click on incident properties. You can see this is the incident properties, incident closure properties. So once you resolve an incident, it gets automatically closed after 7 days. Why? Because this is enabled here in the system properties. You see number of days integer, I mean the value would be integer, after which resolve incident are automatically closed. And this is the property name. Under which property it is there? It is there under glide UI auto close time. So this is the name of the property. You can search the name of the property in the property list. We'll do that. Okay, so this is all about incident properties, guys. So you understand how properties are working. So this is the particular incident properties where it is mentioned. Now, if I open properties like this, let me go to again sys underscore properties table. Now from here, if I open any of the properties of the incident table, let me search incident from here. You see there are so many different properties of incident table. Let me search the properties name. This is the glide.ui.autoclose.time. So glide.ui.autoclose. Glide.ui.autoclose. So this is the properties. So if I open that, you see name of the properties. This is the description. Now this is the value, whichever it is written, you can see under incident properties, this is where it will show. So this properties is defined under the glide.ui.autoclose time. Now how it is showing these properties here? Because these properties, so this is the one single property. So there are other properties which is listed here, totally all properties. So these properties are gathered in categories in the ServiceNow categories. Let me show you under, if I type categories, if I go down under system properties, we have categories. So all those different categories are collected in different categories. Here you can see 170 categories are there, and those categories are added in the incident properties, right? From where we selected the incident, like here properties. So if I just open this module, so I've just click on edit. So you can see this is a module. Normally if I click on link type, you can see the link type is URL, that is from arguments, and there it is the arguments it's written. It's nothing but all the category name it is written and the title. No need to understand that much deeper. Again, in the developer, all those things I will go in very detail and I will create individual system properties to show you how it is working. So don't worry on that. Okay, so again, for understanding, so these are the categories where different properties are there. Okay, you will create properties first, then you need to add it to a group, and then under module, whichever module you want to do. So this is the incident module here. Under incident properties, so this is the incident properties module, and under that link type is URL you have to choose, and then you have to categorize it, right? And then different kind of coding and scripting are also there, so you can directly use those values in your coding. Again, no need to understand or no need to go that much deeper, but we have understood how system properties are working in incident tables. Now let's change the name for what we are looking for. So this time I'll go to system properties, because I'm going to change the properties of the system. Under system properties, you can see there is an option called system. You need to go here. Now here different kind of properties, system properties are listed. Again, these are showing you can understand now these are all information it is written in the properties description, and also the value, whatever the value is going to happen. So let me again open the properties. This is the glide UI auto close time. So you can see the value is written 7. It is showing, that is why it is showing here 7, right? Now under system properties, this is the main system properties also, same way it is all mentioned here. Now I will go down. You can see our pager header caption has been changed to take with pre, right? And if I go down again, this is the banner image, which is now I have updated it with my logo. And banner tab title, here I'm going to mention it as a dev. This is a dev instance I'm using, or I'm using like, or I can write production or anything. This is for example, and after I go here, will click on save. And so once I save it, you see the changes. Now you see our in the URL it is showing dev, and here also it is showing dev. So whichever page you open, maybe let me open incident. If I go to the all section, so see it is the incident table and it is showing also dev incident. So it would help you to manage your different instance. If you're working with different instance, it will be you can manage it. So this is another example of properties, system properties that we can change. Now again I will go to the sys properties table. So this is, let me go back. Now we are going to see how we can enable dark theme, right? Okay, so this is the system properties table. From here I'm going to search for dark. Let me see. You see, this is the one. Glide UI Polaris dark themes enabled. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. This is right now value is set to false. All I need to do, I will set the value as true, and then I'm going to update it. Once I once I've done that, now you have to reload the page, or I have just come back to my home page. So now if I click on my icon, my profile icon, now I'm going to click on preference. You can see there is a theme option right now available. It was not there previously. It is newly added because I've added this option, and this will be available for all the users, but they can turn on the dark mode or not, that up to their personalized choice. But as we have changed, or as the administrator have changed the system properties, it would be available for all the users. See, it's a default or dark. Let's switch to dark theme. Now it looks good. For different instances, you can find some issue where your dark themes won't be applied in the different list page or the form page, right? So don't need to worry. This is just the demo instance. That is why the issue is coming. But so in the real instance or the production instance, it would work absolutely fine. Like for me, let me show you. You can ask me, Pritam. For me also, incident.list, if I go the list in the list form, the form, it is not showing. It is not showing the menu. But if I come here, click on preference, you can see it is already being applied dark theme. So if I go to the impersonate, you can see dark has been applied dark theme, but not in every section I'm getting this option. If I go to elevate roles, again it is dark theme applied, but not in every places. So if I go to workspace, let me show you. In the workspace also I'm getting the dark theme. Isn't it crazy? But for the incident and for the I'm not sure, incident lot list is not working. So I'm sure the change, if I go to the change request, so change request dot list. If I go to the change table, in the change table also it is not working. So for few things, few areas it is working, for few areas it is not working. Nothing to worry because it's a demo instance, guys, but you need to know how to change the properties, how you can enable dark theme, right? So if you find the video helpful, hit the like button. If you have any question, come to the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and families so that it can reach out to many people. Bye bye, see you in my next video.